All right, what's up, alphas? Welcome to the next video. If you can't tell by the video already, or if you can't tell by the title, I will be watching XG's Extra Extra documentary episode 5. Seeing these girls' journey is amazing. It gives me even more respect for the songs that they put out, the music videos that they do. Simon, I mean, everybody in this team, you know, songwriters, producers, editors, however they do it, they all deserve major praise. And I mean, the way this group has turned out is amazing. From, you know, cutting down 10,000 down to 20, down to 10 now. It's a long journey, and you can only respect the grind that the girls put in, that Simon puts into to getting things right. So I'm excited to keep on with this journey. All right, so let's get into it.
映像あるんですね。ありがとうございます。めっちゃ覚えてるこれ。すごい覚えてます。わあ、やばいです。ありがとうございます。みんなめちゃくちゃ若い。ありがとうございます。
Like his outfit, dude.
みんなめちゃくちゃ若い。見て大丈夫ですか？ああ、もうこんなところですか？
It's funny how you just don't assume anything, right? Like, you know, Kokona just has the utmost like manners, you know, like I don't want to assume that you want me to watch this. Is it okay if I watch? Like, I don't know, that just stood out to me right there.
ああ、もうこんなところですか？やば、OK です。はい、行きます。
失敗したら全部責任取るから、はい、怖がらない。はい、ただ楽しんで。はい、思います。ありがとうございます。では XG。
I wonder if any of them got emotional.
잘했어요. 이거これが잘했어なんでしたね。いいですね。めっちゃステージ書いて。
This is what well done looks like, right?
なんでしたね。いいですね。めっちゃステージ帰ってきた時のみんながキラキラしてる。懐かしい。やば。ちょっとこれは懐かしい。多分これはもう自分だけだと思うんですけど、もうこの時本当にいろんなことがあったんですよ、自分の中で。で、実はこの10日前ぐらいにサイモンさんからもうお叱りの言葉っていうかもらって、で本当にその落ちる直前だったんですね。もしかしたら残れないかもしれない、ここなって、その本当にもう人事上げ、本当に真面目に。
I know I've said this a few times before, and you know, we all pick our favorites, but we all understand that XG wouldn't be XG with any one of these girls, and I could not imagine XG being, I mean, as dynamic without Kokona. Like, Kokona was my introduction, right? I mean, I heard Maya's small little tidbit that just kind of was like, oh, you know, they rap, okay, all right. But it was Kokona's I meant comparison to that. I can't remember who the video was comparing her to, but it was that comparison that got me into like, whoa, I need to pay attention to this. So like, I couldn't imagine XG without Kokona, because she was my introduction to them. So it's just like, you just can't imagine XG without any of them. So it's just, yeah, it's just a bit surprising.
こうなって、その本当にもう人事上げ、本当に真面目にお話もらってたぐらい、そのもう残れないっていう風になってて、でも家族でも本当にもうどうしようみたいな、これはもう何もできないぞみたいな感じになって。
どんな感じ？大変？パニックみたいな状態？ 違う？楽しい？
So are you guys
まあ
panicking?
これも言っとくけど、多分ね、10人みんな揃って作品作るのは多分今回が最後だよ。だからもっとなんか意味のある時間にして、みんなが揃って練習してる、なんかそういう意味が全然違うだろう。フルコーラスも歌えるようにしようみんな。言ったはずだよ。
プロジェクトに参加して作品を作っていく過程だったり、その合宿だったり、そういった日々の、月日の努力を初めてそのたくさんの人の前で
That's just
発表
crazy
す
to
るっていう
read.
機会
That's
だった
just
ので。
crazy to read training camps in terms of like music. I just don't know if there are anything like that in the music industry anywhere. Training camps. We're going to put you through training. And it really should be no surprise that they are as good as they are because they went through a training camp. They just weren't at home on YouTube singing and trying to get better that way. They legitimately went through training camp. Like you have all these dancing lessons and all these vocal lessons and all these other things that you get put through test after test after test. You know, that just doesn't happen, especially here in America. There is no such thing as training camps for people who want to be musicians. And I think if there were training camps, the people, most of the rappers and maybe even singers that you see now, they would not be musicians. They I don't even want to call them musicians. They wouldn't even, they just wouldn't have the play. They wouldn't have gotten the deals that they got. They just wouldn't. They wouldn't have made it through training. Take them any and put them through someone like Simon's training camp. Come on now. And it's not it's not that I think they don't have talent in certain ways, but the talent that Simon I think is looking for is completely different from what you see with some of the people, especially in the rap game here in the West.
やっぱり責任感もすっごいありましたし、舞台に立てるっていうお話を聞いた時に、もうこれは世界一かっこいい作品を作んなきゃダメだってなって、もう深夜練だったりメンバーのみんなで集まれる時はみんなで集まってその作品に集中して、私たちの全てを注いで作品を制作したのをすごい覚えてます。
前の日にそのサイモンさんからそのココナもそのもう一回チャンスをあげるよって言ってもらって、まあステージに出させてもらったんですけども、ステージももともと出れない予定だったので、もうステージにこの立てた自体がもう自分でもう新たなスタートだって思ってたし、
I give you one more chance, dude. One more chance. Go ahead and again, what do you do with it, man? Do you say, oh, there's too much pressure and I can't get it right, or do you take that and focus and say, all right, one day at a time, let me go out here and do my best?
なんて言うんだろうな、すごいもうなんていうのはもう言葉で表せられないようなもうドキドキ感と緊張感だったのを覚えてます。本当にもうさっきの入れ具合がもう違うステージだった。
完璧です。頑張ります。ちんちゃね。
Oh man, I like that outfit, man. Got a little turtleneck going on there. I like the blazer she got on. I like that. The background music feels well 90s. Like some new additions.
確かにこんなに人はいないですよね。わかんないけどいる。ちょっと怖いですね。
It's crazy how they're walking around and, like no one knows who we are. No one knows who we are, but you're soon to find out. Well, I mean, I guess a couple years down the road, but like this had to be one of the last few times that they can walk down the road and not at least be recognized by a group of people. Well, again, I don't know if that happens. I don't know if celebrities get swarmed like that. I mean, it's human nature. It has to happen. It has to happen everywhere. You know what I'm saying? No matter how respectful you are of people's spaces, if you're starstruck, you're starstruck. So this had to be one of the last times that they were able to just walk around freely and no one know who they are.
田舎なのでちょっと違いますね。お願いします。エビ。Oh my god. 過呼吸になっちゃった。大丈夫？だって顔見せよ。見せなきゃ。頑張れ。
It looks like she's emotional. You got it. What was that about? She legitimately went down. Someone's like, hey, go down. We don't have Maya's face in this. That's so crazy. Hey, get down.
失敗したら全部責任取るから怖がらない。
Yeah, just have fun, bro. That is such good like advice, man.
小屋さん。私覚えてる？ウリ手羽 XTRA。私たち本当に私たちは毎週緊張しながらみんな一生懸命有名なために頑張ってやってきて本当に誰よりも皆さん輝いていますので世界で一番皆さん可愛くてかっこよくて素晴らしいです。自信を持って今日はね倒しましょう。楽しみすぎて無理で。ウリ手羽 XTRA。よし。大丈夫です。
いやすっごい楽しかったですね。こうずっと練習期間だったじゃないですか。その前までこう披露するって機会がずっとなかったの
Is
で。
it me? I mean, is it me or do I think I like Jern with longer hair. In that interview I just watched, she said I like short hair, but I like her with that long, that crinkly look. I think it looks good on her.
なんかやる前から本当にワクワクしかなくて、こうみんなでこう積み上げてきた分、こう自信だったりとかもうすごいできていたので、やってすごく気持ちよかったっていうのを覚えてます。もちろん悔しいところもめちゃめちゃあったんですけど。
初ステージもうここからです。私たち。頑張ります。でも足に力が入んなくなる。頑張ります。楽しもう。
Yeah, hey, you gotta wipe off the bottom of them shoes, but you wanna make sure you don't slip and fall. Oh my gosh. She said, hey, look, Let me wipe these off real quick, man. Gotta get that dust off the bottom. Gotta make sure I got traction. And those look like forces too. Like they legitimately just wear Nikes. But that last one, not the girl before, looked like she might have had Converses on. But Nicki Minaj, dancing to Nicki Minaj.
Only lying to you when I'm lying down, just be honest. Started feeling too hard to say you're never going back. You want the whistle, you want the whistle, you want the whistle.
That's the Vox. No way. So the Vox goes way back here. That's nutty, bro. I like that Vox. Wow. Double jeans, huh? Harvey. Woo! Goosebumps, man. I'm telling you, I don't think she's necessarily a belter, but dude, she's borderline. But I love when people can belt, man. I love belchers. Soft singing is cool, but I love to hear the power. Give me the power.
久しぶりにすっごい久しぶ
I
り
don't
に
know if it looks like.
立
I
たせ
don't
てい
know
ただい
what's
たんですけ
going
ど
on because this is 4K. But it's super pixelated, dude.
これが私の夢だって本当に思いました。革新的に感じた
It
瞬
is
間でした。
super pixelated on my
この
screen.
歌ってる時に歌って踊ってる時にお客さんの顔一人一人の顔をそういう見えた顔ですごく自分自身も感動したし、こうやって歌やダンスを通してお客さんに夢と希望を絶対に与えたい、勇気と自信も本当に私たちの音楽を通して絶対に与えたいって思いました。
Music can do that. Music has so much influence, man. That's why I harp so much about rappers nowadays, man. And the garbage they put out on the airways, man. They influence so much of our youth. It's ridiculous. I would never let that go, by the way. Like, until music changes in the West, like, I would never let that go. It's pure garbage. Oh man, this girl ever got some fire hair? It's not done, but yo, I like the curly hair. I like the curly hair. You see how curly my daughter's hair is? Like, dude.
死にそうです。名古屋、ママとパパにつけて。あなたは最高だから大丈夫だよ。
Wait, what now? About somebody?
あなたは最高だから。名古屋、ママとパパにつけて。あなたは最高だから
Oh,
大丈
someone
夫だ
about to
よ。
perform in front of their parents. Oh, Hinata. Oh, she was performing in front of her parents. Her
人も
hometown.
近かったし緊張したんですけど、なんかすごい楽しかったっていうのが大きいです。そのステージに立ってパフォーマンスすることが前よりももっと楽しかっ
You know, that's got to be, I mean, again, like just relating to that. Like I remember my time performing RTC in front of my classmates and you know at the prep rally, and it's like that's a whole nother, at least I feel like that's a whole nother feeling, right? Because I gotta literally see these people every single day, and if I mess up, I'm never gonna I'm never gonna live it down. So it's even more important that you don't mess up in front of your peers. You know, I'm pretty sure not everybody knows her where she's from, you know, at this point in time. But you know, you have friends over friends and friends of families and stuff like that. So, um, yeah. But I mean, another good thing would be is like if you knock it out the park, your whole city is about to be behind you. Like, oh, that's my hometown. Oh, we know Hinata. She's from here. Like, they gonna represent the hell out of you. Like, they're gonna love you. Absolutely. It just takes so much nerves to get on stage, dude. Knowing your heart's gonna be pounding, man.
プロジェクトが全く分かってな
And you
かった
gotta
ので
control your breathing and your
こん
singing
な
and
す
all
ご
that
いと思
stuff.
いませんで東京の子たち、もうレベルが結構高いじゃないですか、技術っていうか、全部が、で今全然もうダンスぐらいしかダンスとボーカルぐらいしかやってないので、なんかどうしたらどうすればいいですか？
自分自身に、不安を感じないでほしいのと、あとトレーニ
Yeah,
ン
you
グ
gotta settle that right there. Like, yeah, don't feel insecure about yourself. You got
本当
it.
にこう日向が成長できるようによりその早くたどり着くためのそういう
Environment is really important, man.
気持ちだけ
If you don't have a good environment for growth, like no one's ever gonna get better. The environment's just as important as the trainers. You can have good trainers, but a crap environment, and everyone's just like
上京してから
not going anywhere.
頑張りましょう。
まあ娘と話しまして、
It's her family, her mom and dad.
結局本人が行きたいということを伝えてきたので、で親としてはまだ高校上がったばかりそうですよね。でもうちょっと手元に置いて、まだ人間としてまだちょっとできてないところもあるので、教育しながらとは思ってたんですけど、
Like every parent.
まあそれはまあ僕たちの都合なんで、親として。だけど今回の話は娘の話なんで。
Bruh.
娘の
I mean, talk about. Listen, man. To have parents who can put their wants aside, like all of our parents, like had visions for us. I have visions for my kids, right? But once they grow up, it's up to them to find out what they love to do. It's not up to me. I may have a vision of where I want them to be. But it's up to them. And for them to be able to put their wants aside, like, look, I want my kid to continue in their education and go that route. But it's not about me. It's about my daughter's life and what she wants to do. She wants to pursue this. But what can I say? I want her to be happy. I would much rather my kids to be happy doing what they do versus me being happy seeing what I want them to do and they're miserable. I mean, support, right? It's about valuing her feelings and supporting her, dude. Hell yeah, man. I like that.
本当に夢がないというかなりたいもんがなくて ストレスだってずっと言ってたんですよ。でこう声かけていただいて、
Wow. See, that's even crazier. So that must have motivated him to say, "Oh no, you actually coming up with something and saying you want to do this?" Like that must have been like, "Oh, okay, no, we gotta kind of put our eggs in this basket." Because he said it like she really didn't have any dreams or aspirations, but when she finally came up and was like, "Yo, she wants to do this," they were like, "Oh no, we gotta. You actually got something you want to do? Okay, well let's roll with this."
これだと思ったんでしょうね。
なるほど。
でそれでこれやってみるっていう
Right,
本人から言ったん
right,
で、
right.
まあ僕たちは
Yeah.
頑張りなさい
Hell
と。
yeah, dude.
なるほどです。
失敗してもいいからやりなさい。やるだけやってこい。
Hey, Pop, she didn't fail, bro. She didn't fail.
ステージでお客さんの前でパフォーマンスすることがすごくやっぱり楽しいなって感じたし、その時は家族が見に来てね、家族もパフォーマンスを初めて生
I can't tell if I would have been balling. Like if that was Saphira up on stage, I would have been balling. I need buckets over here. I just the I don't know, the support that I didn't necessarily get when I was young trying to pursue different things like makes me want to be like overboard in terms of the support, and that would just make me so happy to see my kids enjoying something that they really love doing. So like I would just be balling, dude. Like, I wouldn't know what to do.
すごく興奮してそれかっこよかったよって言ってくれました。これからもっともっとやっていきたいってすごく夢への思いももっと強くなりました。
You get behind those curtains and you're like, whoo, man, that's done. Well, I thought she was about to throw up or something. She was just like, bro, I cannot believe I did that. Why is this right here reminds me of Selena.
だけどその私初めて
Yeah, Selena, not Gomez. Quintanilla, I think is how you say her name. Selena. I don't know why. The hairstyle,
一回見てもらったことがあったんですけ
the
ど
top, like this
最近になっ
reminds
て
me
なん
of.
か直接ライブとかでお母さんに見せることがなかったから緊張したけどなんか今やってることを私が本当に本気でやってるっていうのを見せないとなって思ってしっかりなんかそのめっちゃ前だったんですよ。もう一番前にいたんですよ。もうどうしようと思ったけどそれで自分が練習して
I don't know if you could have found two singers that are just that work well together. Like every time I hear both of them sing together, I don't know, man. It's glorious to me. It's glorious to me. I think they just sound so well together.
どうしようと思ったけどそれで自分が練習したダンスと歌をちゃんと初めて見せれたのですごい良かったなってその大阪すごい思いました。
I like that poofy hair look.
私
I brushed my daughter's hair out and it's all
なんかダンス
super puffy
のステー
out
ジが
here.
多分初めて
I
だ
don't
っ
know.
た
I
の
like
で
that when you
初め
brush
て
it out.
もうちっちゃい時になんか発表会とか経験してたんですけどやっぱみんなで一緒にこうパフォーマンスするのが初めてだったので
すごいなんていうんですかね、めちゃくちゃ楽しいなって思
Ah,
った
Chase
の
is so
と、
good. I'm not even pay attention to what she's
一
saying,
緒に
dude.
こうパフォーマンスするのが初めてだったので、すごいなんていうんですかね、めちゃくちゃ楽しいなって思ったのと、やっぱ見てる方の顔だったりとかがちょっと見えるじゃないですか。ってなった時にすごいやっぱ自分が夢をもらった立場として、
Telling you.
多くの人に
Music
感動だった
got
り
that power.
元気だったり、そういうなんか輝くものを与えられるなってすごい実感したし、私が当時バラードを歌っていたっていうのもあって、確か前らへんに見てくださってた女性の方が泣いてたんですね。
It's crazy, isn't it? Like,
なんていうんですか、歌の力だったり音楽の力って本当にすごいな。
yes. It is crazy how something is so powerful like music, right? It just does something to you. Like it just, I don't understand it. Someone has to explain this to me because I don't understand how something as simple as just sounds from an instrument, sounds from someone's voice that we hear every day. We talk to each other every single day. But when you put it in music form, bro, it just like winter without you. Bro. Like that song is like so good. It's so good. It touches you. And then like I don't know if like people like realize, but they have an orchestra version that they just put out, I don't know, last week or the week before that or something like that. I used that orchestra version in the undefeated reaction when I in the beginning I had the whole thing where I was, saying, happy holidays and, enjoy it with your family. And then I had pictures of my daughter, who passed away, because that's the reason why I love Winter Without You so much, is because it reminds me of her. And I used the orchestra version in the background music there or whatnot. But the orchestra version, even that without the words or anything, it's touching as well. So it's crazy how music can just do that to you, man. It literally is, and I really love the fact that she said that. She made her really appreciate the fact that she made a woman in the front row tear up, and it really made her appreciate the power of music. I think other people really take advantage of that power. So, yeah.
って感じました。
Okay, remember what I told you. Be your own boss. Love yourself. Get up and dance. Level up. 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 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Level up. 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 All this on me so yummy. All this sauce so yummy. No, you want this yummy. Yummy all in your tummy. Level up. Level up. Level up. Level up. Level up. Level up.
That looks so good. That looks so good, man.
So yummy. All this sauce so yummy. No, you want this yummy. Yummy all in your tummy. Then no mistakes are gone. I won't do them no more.
It's crazy how pixelated this is, man. I can barely tell their faces, man. I don't understand it.
やっぱり私のやりたいことってやっぱり人のたくさんの方々の前で舞台に立つことなんだなっていうのをその時肌で実感しましたし、やっぱりこのメンバーで絶対に夢を叶えたいっていう思いでいっぱいになりました。
お父さんとお母さんも久しぶりにマヤのパフォーマンスを見るその舞台機会だったので、やっぱりその面でそのがっかりさせたくないっていう気持ちもありつつ、そういう頑張ってた思い出があります。
Out there dancing for your friends, man, making sure that you're not embarrassing them. Oh yeah.
ダンスとか歌してる時の方が自分らしいし、自分を一番表現できる道だと思ってるので、
It's an art.
本当に
It's definitely
やっぱりここだな。
dancing, singing is definitely an art form. You can express yourself in so many ways. In so many ways.
っていうのを より感じた時間になったと思います。
They're so good. All of them are so good, man. I know that someone had mentioned that one of the girls, one of the three that got cut, is in another I guess group, and I'm curious on the other two because there's no like denying that they have talent. They have talent as well. Like the girl on the front here, like right there with the short hair, she looked like she can dance her ass off too. Like, so it's like I'm just wondering what happened to them as well, because they all look like they're good. They all can be in XG. We have our version of XG now, but in some alternate version, they all can be in XG. Like if he wanted to make a 10, what was Harvey doing in the back there? But like if he wanted to make a 10 girl group band, he could have.
무대, 타이밍, 안전 이런 것만 생각을 하고 오케이 괜찮았다. 자 그다음 오케이 음정 안 나왔어. 오케이 아니야 괜찮아. 그렇지. 약간 이런 느낌이었기 때문에 제가 긴장을 더 많이 했던 것 같아요.
That dance looks like it that dance 1000% looks like it takes a lot out of you. We're the best XG.
もっと素晴らしい姿でね、世界を目指して頑張りましょう。お疲れ様でした。もう一回言ってば XT。
Oh yeah. Bro, isn't it crazy? Hold on. Isn't it crazy how like airport runways aren't completely flat? Right? Like they just like I was watching a video a while back where it explained that it'll just cost too much to flatten out the land. So they're like whatever hills, as long as it's not going crazy like that, it's fine. I mean, but you can clearly tell that ain't flat. Like that looks like it you go up and you level off or whatever, but yeah, that's pretty crazy. I would have thought that it needs to be as flat as possible. So what are they doing in Atlanta? That's a music hub for boy. Atlanta's a music hub for sure.
Nice to meet you.
Great. Head producer.
I don't think I'm you. I don't need you. Cause I get it on my own.
일단 미국 남부 힙합의 성지인 애틀란타에서 그래미 수상을 받은 프로듀서나 탑라이너 분들이나 진짜 레전드리 탑라이너, 제가 아는 곡을 만든 탑라이너 분이랑, 그리고 또 아직은 되게 젊고 신인이라 할 수 있는 프레시한 젊은
Simon, hold on now. Simon gets down on the mic. What is he about to do?
작가분들이랑 이런 분들이 같이 함께 곡을 리딩해서 작업을 할 수 있다는 기회가 있었다는 게 참 너무 설레었고, 환경 자체는 뭐 이게 환경이 좋든 안 좋든 저한테는 일단 모든 게 그런
I need to hear this, bro.
자극이었어요.
I need to hear this.
네,
No,
너무
don't mute that. I need to hear what he's saying. I need to hear what this man is
자극이었어요.
saying.
네, 너무 감사한 기회였고, 너무 지금 생각하면 많이 배울 수 있었던, 저를 또 성장하게 할 수 있었던.
Whoa. Simon, we need an album. If there's an album already out, someone please let me know what it is. I'm checking it out. Simon, I mean, I knew like you know, he loved music, but I didn't know he himself was also was like into like rapping and singing and stuff like that. Cause it looked like there was some melody there, and then he went into rapping. You know, whoa! And why haven't you got on a full entire album or a record with the girls? I know he wants to be in the
너무 지금
background, like
생각하면
it's for the
많이
girls to shine, but still.
배울 수 있었던 저를 또 성장하게 할 수 있었던 제가 했던 그런 스타일이나 노하우나 그런 것들에 대해서 되게 그런 계기가 됐던 송 캠프였습니다.
See all of it. I just find it fascinating. Just the, like, I like the way that y'all do y'all thing because y'all planned for so long. Like, you know, y'all already writing songs for a girl group that hasn't even been created yet. Yeah. For a girl group that you don't even have a name for yet. Yeah. Like that
this man knows. He knows. Mad respect to him. He understands, dude. Like some people, God, I'm telling you, like I've tried to introduce some of my friends, man, to XG, and it's just not clicking for them for some reason. And it's because, not some, I mean, some just have that thought of rap specifically should be a black only thing. And it's the worst mindset ever to have. I've tried to have conversations. I've tried to like get them to just give it a few songs. But it's like as soon as they hear the you know, and it's annoying. It makes me mad. It really does make me mad to know that, like, it for me, it's like if you're willing to shut people off just because of they're not in the black community or whatever, like you don't really appreciate music. You don't appreciate music and what it's meant to be and what it can do. But this guy understands here. Like he clearly understands. Like, and I'm curious on to hear his thoughts. I hope I don't know if there's any type of interview from this guy after XG came out and after he hears their music, like how he feels about it now. Like
kind of dedication and that kind of planning.
I love hearing this.
Like amazing. Like I said, I haven't been to Japan, but just the way they do it in Korea, I've never seen no shit like that in my life, bro.
Boom.
Like in the world.
In the world, bro. Ever.
In the world.
Nowhere.
Nowhere.
No. Who does it? Who does it?
Anywhere that I've been that they make music, nobody does that.
And it goes. And we're just talking about training camp, right? And how they produce these groups. It's like 1000% they don't do it anywhere. And what the results are, you have something that has never been made anywhere before. Like how perfect this group is, bro. They don't release nothing crap. They don't release anything bad. Like
that shit is insane. But it's also genius too.
And genius, right? Shout out to Simon.
재밌었던 건 거기 갔는데 아예 K-팝을 모르는 거예요. 그때가 2019년이었어요. K-팝이라는 단어는 알아요.
Right.
근데 그 음악에 대해서 그런 깊은 이해도는 전혀 없어요. 본인들이 하는 음악 스타일에 대해서 되게 자부심도 갖고 있고 그런 음악을 주로 하시기 때문에. 그래서 제가 간단하게 K-팝에 대해서 어떻게 보면 렉처 아닌 렉처를 되게 재밌어요.
I need to hear something, man.
그렇게 빠른 bars, part 안에 다이나믹하게
Come on, Simon. Come on.
변화돼야지만 이 각각의 멤버들의 개성을 뽐낼 수 있고 듣는 사람들에게도 지루할 틈이 없게 할 수 있고 퍼포먼스의 전환이나 구성적인 변화도 좀 더 다이나믹하게 보여줄 수 있다. 그래서 우리는 칠하게 가져가는 그런 간지, 스웩 이런 것도 좋지만 우리는 아마 적으면 5인조, 많으면 10인조인 걸그룹을 만들 거기 때문에 그런 부분들의 요소가
How do you keep that individuality?
필요하다라는 것들을 좀 설명해 줄 필요가 있겠더라고요. 네. 그래서 거기서 오는 시너지가 좀 재미있었고 나랑 시행착오도 많았고 너무 그래도 재밌었던 경험이었던 것 같아요. 그때 이제 어떻게 보면 젊고 되게 에너지 넘치는 그런 신인 작가분들이 이렇게 모여있던 세션 룸이 있었는데 이제 그런 거 막 얘기하고 이제 트랙에다가 멜로디 섞고 여러 가지 시행착오 하면서 만들어진 곡이 슈팅 스타입니다.
What? That's crazy. So like, this man was even getting inspiration from years before they even released Shooting Star. I mean, it makes sense. Like even I know that songs like are years in the makings. You have some artists who kind of just maybe they feel a beat really, really well, and they're able to go in the booth and make a song in a week or so. But some of the greatest songs take a long time. Like some people, like Simon might have been like he had this melody in his mind, but couldn't quite get it right, and it took him years of I'll shelve it for now, and then I'll come back to it. Shelve it a little bit longer, and then come back to it. And then once you find the perfect group, like he did with the girls, and now he's like, all right, now let's really hone in on this song and see what we can get out of it. Wait, is that him? Look at that. Bro. I love, man, I wish people would do this more, man. Maybe people would have a deeper appreciation of good music if we seen stuff like this all the time.
좋은데?
That's crazy.
This was in 2019, he said. It said. You could just hear him like, man, Shooting Star's so good.
그래서 이제 멤버들의 그런 진심 어린 얘기들, 본인들이 정말 꿈에 대해서 굉장히 간절한 그런 마음을 좀 담아보려고 노력했고요. 강력한 래핑과 또 서정적인 보컬의 조화가 좀 다채롭게.
I mean, how many times I said that about all their songs?
많은 사람들한테
We're a broken record at this point.
각자 꿈이 있듯이 그런 꿈들을 좀 이루어내는
That's
그런
exactly what that song is.
용기, 희망을 좀 전달할 수 있는 곡이 되었으면 좋겠다고 계속 생각했던 곡입니다.
シューティングスターは私たちが長い間ずっと願っていたアーティストとしてさらなる成長を願いに込めた曲になります。世界的なトップアーティストになるぞという思いを込めてこの曲を歌いました。So what on this spot on the stage Now I'm going up Headed to the stars Feeling treated up For another life No this この歌詞がもう私大好きでやっぱりずっと私たちの仕事ってやっぱり結果だったりがすぐに見えなかったりとかもするけどでもなんか頑張ってる自分だったり私たちが好きだしもうどんな人生でもにも変えたくない、もうこの人生を誰にも渡したくないっていう思いがすごい一番強く表れている歌詞ではないかなと思っていて
I don't know many people who would be willing to give anything up when you're living your dreams the way they're living their dreams. No, I mean, no one would give it up.
For Another Life のとこがもう大好きです。
Like Mascara and Tippy Toes, the song Shooting Star is full with hip-hop and R&B. And I feel like the words neo-romantic, surreal, and dreamy relates and suits the song very well. So I hope you guys enjoy the music video and the song.
So good. Hold on. It says Leo. Is she a Leo?
The music video.
Did I know that and just forgot? My birthday is in August. I probably knew that, but just forgot.
and the song.
좀 더 엑스갤럭시만의 그런 사운드를 뭔가 크리에이티브 해야 되는 그런 좀 주제가 있다 보니까 예상했었지만 굉장히 좀 많이 시간도 걸리기도 했고 우리가 또 하면서 또 여러 가지 실패를 두려워하지 말고 시도하자라는 거였던 것 같아요. 이 팀의 특성은 각 나라가 다르다라는 거죠. 위치도 다르고 제가 너무나 믿고 좋아하고 같이 꼭 하고 싶어하는 그런 작가분들로 구성이 돼서 너무너무 부담도 느끼면서도 굉장히 잊지 못할 그런 시간들을 보냈던 것 같아요.
Smart man.
Maybe can you mute and this part, just this end of the part.
Oh yeah.
Like it's
Like a melody?
Another.
Yeah,
another
okay, I like that.
Rapper singing stuff. that
Singing
melody.
too, yeah, yeah.
So this is his team, yeah? Obviously, there's more than, but this is his team. That's pretty cool. So is she like the that girl back there? Is she like the vocal tester? I guess like if Simon wants to, I want to hear what this sounds like in a certain vocal sense, and he uses her to kind of give him an idea. And I guess these guys are more of the sound engineers or whatever.
It's my party. I can cry when I want to. Cry when I want to. Don't mess with my mascara. This my party. I can cry when I want to. Cry when I want to. Don't mess with my mascara.
This is mascara, huh?
Yeah, mascara gang.
自分が理想の
Hold on now.
だったんですね。そのやっぱり
Hold
こ
on
うい
now. I might have to move that up to the list, which I really ain't got. I'm just reacting to this stuff now, but
そのやっぱりこうい
that
う
sounds like
曲
a
をずっと
guitar, and it's
昔から
completely. It sounds completely different from anything that they've put out. Hold on now. That sounds completely like that. Don't even sound like that. Don't sound like pop. That doesn't sound like R&B or rap or anything. I have no clue what that sound is, but that sounds completely different. I'm digging it though. I might have to check out that song. Like
自分が理想の曲だったんですね。そのやっぱりこういう曲をずっと昔から憧れて、こういう曲をやりたいってずっと思ってたので、すごい嬉しくて、すごい嬉しかったです。
wow. It's so crazy how they can just switch it up so much. Like, and that's the reason why I absolutely love Asking Alexandria. Like, they're a heavy metal band, but dude, like, they switch things up so much within one song. And I just noticed that there, like, they went from that one song and then straight into a melody. Like, I love it.
ひなた、最初にレコーディングフィックスしたいのは、途中の「Don't mess my mama's car」なんだけど、これってフックの最初から歌いながら入った方が気持ち的に入りやすい、それとも「Don't mess my mama's car」だけ、声出した方がなんか入りやすい、気持ち的に。どっちが安心？
一回「Don't mess」から入ってみて。
Yeah, put some emotion behind that. Don't mess. Don't mess.
지금은 Don't mess my mama's carいうのもエネルギーが아니라 그 에티튜드라는 게
right.
強だけじゃない、パワーっていうことじゃないから여기에 맞게 Don't mess my mama's car.
I love seeing this, dude. Is there like more videos of their like making these music videos or making the music or whatever? I love to see how he's just breaking it down and how he wants to hear it and breaking it down to her, and she's giving it to Come on, man. I love this,
ほ
man.
ら
Why
あと
don't more artists do this?
カラっていうよりもマスカラ
mascara
マスカラ
mascara
メ
me
マスカラ
mascara
マスカラマスカラだけマスカラにしてやってみて最初から
don't mess with my mascara
おう
Hmm.
美味しいなんで
I was like, that was good.
これケープか
ね Don't mess with my mascara Don't mess with my mascara
지금까지 한 거 중에 제일 좋았어요.
ね
제일 좋았어.
ね
その英語ってやっぱりたくさんの方々がその私たちの音楽を聴いて、その一番理解がしやすい言語ではないのかなってすごい
English is like the
個人的に思う
universal
ので
language of the earth of the earth now. I mean, it's like everyone freaking knows it, man. There's a reason why, like in aviation, like in international waters, you have to speak English when you're over international waters. Like, it's just the universal language, man. Just how it is. I don't know how this happened this way, but it happened this way.
すごい英語の歌詞でたくさんの方々に私たちのメッセージだったりとかその歌詞の意味だったりメッセージをその本当にとにかく伝えたいっていう気持ちで私たちの歌詞が全部英語なんですけれどもやっぱりこれからもたくさんの方々に愛と希望勇気を伝えれるようにお届けできるように私たちも全力で頑張ります。
That's almost like, hey, I woke up looking like this. Don't mess with me. Don't mess with me, dude.
これよく消えそうだね今考えたら
これが私たちの洗濯物はきれいになったので、すっきりと私はレッスンが頑張れます。です
そうですね今回の合宿は今の10人の育成生候補からいよいよこうデビューメンバーをフィックスしていく合宿になっていくので、けどよりこう大事になってくる合宿で、人間力だったり、表に出るデビューをするっていう上で、本当にふさわしいメンバーなのかっていうところを、いろんなそのスタッフとこう決めていくそういう合宿です。
We're getting down to the nitty gritty. We're getting down to who you gonna choose.
10人で本当に来れたことに本当に意味があると思ってて
10人全員でやってきたんですけどもうデビュー候補生が決まってっていうどんどん進んでいってしまってもその10人でやることが少なくなってきてるのでそういった場面でもその10人でせっかく今ずっと一緒にやっていけてるのでこの10人でしかできないことをもうこのできる間にたくさんやってみんなでコミュニケーションたくさんとって今のうちにできることをそのエーションたくさんとって
Body stability?
今の
Like you gotta rise as slowly as possible or whatever. What is this? That's the only thing I can think of. Nikes again, look at them. Well, they'd not be
の
playing.
うちにできることじゃないですけどそのたくさんみんなで協力し合って頑張っていけたらいいなって思います。
一番やばいとこ見つけちゃいました全然見えない歌詞がもう見えない
Hey, we all like dogs, man.
ちょっとだけ
That's funny, man. Those hotel beds, dude. You just like get on them and you land like you're landing in freaking like you're landing in what is it, quicksand, dude. You just stick to that thing. You don't bounce off. You don't go anywhere. You just boom.
まだ6時か
彼女はぐっすりと夢の中でお散歩をしているようです。
枕気持ちいい。今日も明日も頑張るよ。今日もあと2日間しかないよ。それやばい。それやばいねめちゃ。歌頑張りたいよ。どんどん成長するよ。だんだん成長するよ。どんどん大きくなるよ。体はちっちゃくなるよ。心はでかくなるよ。思いもでかくなるよ。どんどん近づいてくるよ。
Man, that's just wholesome seeing. It's wholesome seeing those videos like that.
歌とかももうすぐテストだし、
It really does ground
なん
it.
かスキルの
Like
面では
these
すごい
people are
成長
normal. They're just like
が
us.
私の中ではそのすごいしたって思ってないんですけど、歌やダンスに対する気持ちだったり、自分自身がどう変わればいいのかとか、そういう自分自身と結構向き合えた合宿だったので、その今までとは違う経験を
Different people get different things out of training camp. She said, "Hey, I don't feel like I grew as much skill-wise, but my mentality towards singing and dancing grew so much." You know? And really, not really even knowing your mentality growing and wanting to get better can push you to train harder. So she probably didn't even realize that with her skills did grow. She was just more focused on the mental standpoint of it. Because once you become mentally more focused into something, there's growth that's going to happen.
たくさんさせていただいている分、その自分の姿勢だったりボディデザインだったりも、
And we all know posture is
新しい
huge.
ことがたくさんあ
Posture
っ
is
たの
huge in
で、そうい
singing.
う面でなんか全部歌にもダンスにもつながってたので、なんかそれを忘れずに歌やダンスもその成長を最終日で見せれるようにもっともっと研究して気持ちも引き締めて頑張りたいと思います。
I wonder if that's their. God, it's so pixelated. Ridiculous. I don't understand it. I wonder if that's their camera guy for all of their like dance practices even now. Like obviously he's doing it then, but I'm wondering if. That group mindset is important, not just about individuals.
정답은 아니지만 나도 10년 넘게 활동해보면서 느낀 것들이기 때문에 그냥 어느 정도 도움이 됐으면 좋겠고.
Oh, Simon translating?
잘 부탁드립니다.
Is it mirrors? Like they have like probably the most like I don't know if this is the right word, but diverse range of fashion. Like I see some crazy stuff, and then I see some just like low down, like just comfortable things. Love the turtleneck by the way. I like turtlenecks. I just don't wear them, but I think they look good. How is she so not ranked in rank 1?
Good.
감사합니다.
시사.
오, 수고하네. 야,
잘했어.長いのが全部だいたいちょっと短くしちゃってるところがなんか惜しく感じるところがあって、もしかしたら空気の使い方がうまくないかもしれないし、音の出し方のちょっとオープンの要素があるから、その空気がそういうのもあるかもしれないけど、でもそれ関係なく聞こえる側にちゃんとそういうことそういういいバランスの長さ
It's
で
crazy the ear this man has for like music and vocal talent or whatever. Like, I don't even know what you mean by open up. Like, what are you talking about? Open up, you know?
で歌い切れるようにしないと全部短くなっちゃったのは良くないよ。
ね。
日本に戻ってさらに今回の合宿で得たものをつなげてやっていけるように頑張ってください。課題があることはいいことでもあるから、みんな今回のことを忘れるのは最悪で、分かんないです。メモとかがいいのか、本当に自分たちが
Hell, I would have been journaling like it, boy. Like it, like I already have bad memory. Not saying if I was in this situation, I would have forgotten everything, but like, I definitely would have forgot some things. I would have been journaling like a mug, man. I would have like 2, 3 full
課題が何な
journals.
のかって分かんなくなっちゃったりもするし、今回結構いろんな教えがあったと思うから、ボーカルもダンスもいろんな意味で韓国の3週間本当にお疲れ様でした。
ありがとうございました。失礼します。
寒くない？大丈夫？
大丈夫です。歌だとそのやっぱりその自信の問題とかだったりとか、その自分でそのもっとオープンにそのステージとかに立った時にもっと自分をオープンにしないといけなかったりとか、そういうところがすごく課題で、なんか自分どうしたらできるのかがなんかどうしても緊張してきちゃうし、どうしてもなんかその例えば自分の歌がちょっとでもなんかピッチがずれてたりするとすごく気になっちゃったりとか、なんかすごく歌ってる時に一番自分が繊細な気持ちになっちゃって。
At least she's open and truthful about her, like her drawbacks, and you know she's going to Simon and like expressing them, like I want to fix them, I want to resolve them, like what can I do? I need help right here. Like she says, she just doesn't have the confidence when she's opening up. I mean, at least she understands and she's trying to get help.
したいし解決したいんですけど、なんかどうしたらいいのか分かんなくなっちゃって、
なるほど。ジュリーの一番大きな課題がそれだよ。多分それ歌だけじゃないよ。ダンスも同じだよ。
What？
もっとジュリエの心の中に絶対いるプレイヤーのジュリエがまだ一回も表に出たことないから隠れてるんだよ。それをもっと出してあげて、ステージとその審査会とかステージとかのジュリー。
So is he saying that she's not okay? He said you need to open that journal up on stage and during evaluations. So during practices, she's doing it and she's good, but when she gets on stage and during testing, she's nervous, not really sure of herself.
それをまず一番優先な課題にしていけば、その後だからピッチとか、悔しくて泣くかもしれないけど、次の日また頑張っていけると思うから。だから明日も
失敗してもいいからオープンして今日はでも昨日のリハよりオープンしてる。
That's crazy, dude. So, because that makes me respect her even more, man. Because it's like, you just wouldn't have thought, like, obviously, you see the finished product, so you don't really know exactly what they had to push through, and this is why it's good watching this, because you can see everything they had to go through to get where they are. But just to know that not only, like, because I don't feel that there was ever a lack of confidence. Again, that's just seeing the finished product versus how the product was being built. But I would have never thought that she had a lack of confidence. I would have never thought that he felt like her dancing had to get better. Because what we see now is so perfect, and it's like that's just like, you got to give it to her, because not only, like, she was like teetering, like, man, I'm not doing very well here, and he's like, yo, he's giving it to her, like, hey, you got to get better at these things, like almost giving her a warning, like, yo, if you don't get better at these things, you might find yourself on the outside looking in. And to know that not only did she understand what her flaws were, she corrected them, and corrected them so well that she then became the leader. Right? Like, it's more like being a leader is not just about how well you do whatever it is you're doing. You got to have the leadership skills. So she has the leadership skills, but she then needs to turn around and get better at what she's doing, because it's like, what leader do you know is like, oh, I got the leadership skills, I just don't know how to do whatever it is we're doing. Like a football player, it's like, oh yeah, I got the leadership skills, but as soon as I go out there, I'm throwing 6 picks. I'm throwing 6 picks. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm choosing the wrong hole to cut through to get the first down. Like, you gotta have a good balance of both. Wait, I can't really hear that well, but it sounds like she said, bitch, bite me. Whatever, I'm not even gonna do
So let's drive by the city skyline. I'm so over this overthinking mind. Leave all of your inhibitions behind. Tonight let's just draw the border lines.
Bro, I felt that. I wasn't even there. I felt that, man. I just love. Oh God, and I think right there is where not necessarily opening up like like she did, and kind of letting it out a little bit more, belching or whatever. But I think that's what he's probably like, you're a little too down here. I don't want you to be up here. But Chisa just, God, she's such a good singer. It is good, man. I like to hear the vocal part of every single girl, because usually we hear just the vocalist, and we'll hear a little bit of Harvey, a little bit of Kokona, but here you're actually hearing them like we're actually singing. Like I love this part. And is that shirt not like 80s? It's an 80s shirt. 90s. Oh, I heard it just now. Like I be over here. Like if you listen to it, like Alyssa Cara is, I really love her music or whatever. So I instantly understood. Oh, she was singing this, and she cut that off when she said "I'll be over here." She cut that off like when it should have been longer. Stop it. She's cutting it off. She's not. I don't know if I don't know if that's what he. Jesus, what are you rapping like that for? What are you rapping like that for? Jesus Christ. No, but I think that's what he meant by, telling her, hey, you're cutting it off. I need you to stay open and let it flow out a little bit more, maybe.
에이미 에이미는印象にもならないし、そもそも音の取り方、こういう感じで取ってる感じがもしかしたらちょっと違う。全てさらにプリバードじゃなくても高音のところもその曲には出てて、そういうところの出し方がもうちょっとディテール、根本から考え直してディテールを高くしたいなって思います。마야도 랩 좋았어. 지금 좋아. 今みたいにもっともっとやっていこう。ジュリン、そろそろそこの困ってる課題を早く乗り越えないと、ジュリン。音程がちょっとやっぱり浮いてる。緊張プラス自分のわかんないバランスのポジションのせいで浮いちゃってて、音程感が全体的に惜しくなった部分はありました。まず
So she's cutting it off because she's not sure of where her pitch should be or how she should sound.
とにかくこういった審査会、大事な評価のタイミングで結果にできるようになってほしいです。後悔しないようにってことです。ここで審査会をするっていうところを目指している人いますし、ここでいきなり審査会を継続的にできない場面だってあんまり言いたくないけど、みんなの今のサバイバルな夢を向かっているその道にはあり得る話だから、ちゃんとフォーカスしてやっていきましょう。その上にいろいろ多分ボーカル以外にもダンスもあると思うけど、お疲れ様でした。
今ずっと前回からリズムがすごい課題で言われてて、直すところは本当にたくさんあるんですけど、リズムの取り方が自分の中で一つしかないような気が。
Dancing in heels, bro. Man, there are so many like girls that I know who can't even walk in heels, let alone dance. Like, gosh, man, I mean, obviously it's just about staying on your toes or whatever and not putting too much weight on your back, on your heel or whatever, but that's gotta take some practice.
けどリズムの取り方が自分の中で一つしかないような気がしてて、すごい研究もしてて本人の真似もしてるんですけど、本番とかになるとできてない、やっぱりできてないっていうところがすごい一番の自分の大きな問題だし、
もっともっとその練習の成果を出せたらって自分では思っていて、その 100% 中だったら多分自分ではすごいまだまだなので、もう50 1% ぐらいとかっていうぐらい本当にまだまだ出てなかったので、自分の短所をもっともっといっぱい見つけて、そこをどんどん直していこうかなって、こうかなじゃないです、直していきたいと思います。
もっとディテールに自主練で練習することもできたし、その自分の苦手な発音だったりとか、その英語のもっと細かいところだったり、そのカバーしてる人たちをたくさん YouTube で見たりして、
まだやっぱり自分の課題のその細かく言うと高音の部分とかがまだ完璧に今日そのお見せすることができなかったので、それを練習通りにどうやったら本番できるかをもっと研究と練習を重ねて、本番でもその練習通りにできるようにしたいなって思いました。
もっとできたなっていうのは当たり前に感じて、すごい自分の中で悔しい部分がすごい多くて、自分がうまくいかなかったんだなっていうのをより思い始めちゃった自分がいて、そういうなんかネガティブなことを考えないっていうか、そのこれからちゃんとポジティブに考えて、
Yeah, so many people they get, you know, caught up in that negative headspace that it holds them back so much that if they can just figure out a way to be optimistic about their situation, even though there's negative things about it, if you can stay positive, that helps you push forward so much. That negative stuff really just, it can pull you down so far.
課題を改めて知って、ちゃんとそれを踏まえて練習をこれからしていきたいです。
I'm really digging some of these, like some of them are wearing black. I really dig that look. I don't know what it is, but I really like that look. And I just don't understand. I don't understand like what exactly Simon is looking at, because I'm looking at Jordan and I'm like, she looks like she's dancing well. I don't understand. But again, I just don't have the eye for these things.
正直10人は本当みんなデビューができるぐらい、ギャラクシーでこう理想と思える、そういう人材、最終人材なので非常に大変ですね。大変ですし、まあ当たり前のことですし、そこをちょっと。
Wow, so he knows he's got an. He's like, if I wanted to do 10, I can do 10.
そこはまたいろんな基準も多分大事になってくる。本当に毎日毎日考えてます。
And I mean, I don't know what his thought process is in terms of how many girls he wants to be in the group, but I kind of understand why 10 would probably be too much, because then it's like you got to really carve out parts for all of them in one single song that's only like 3, really, 2.5 to 3.5 minutes long. Like, can you really carve out a part for that? And then it's like, can you really show that much individuality within a small song like that when you have 10 small parts? So I kind of understand. It's like, well, 10 is probably a little too much. 7 is probably good.
これは何ヶ月間続いてるんですけどね。なんか、だいぶこういうメンバーで、予想してますってまだ言えないですもんね。だから、
Well, they'd be harsh with them words. He said that. That wasn't very interesting at all. Gosh, man, you lack emotion. Oh man, just straightforward. I can't tell who that is. Too pixelated for me. I don't remember hearing the name.
その曲に合わせて変えてます。鏡に見る自分もすっごい嫌だったし、そのダンスを踊ってる自分が本当に嫌だったんですけど、そのもうこの話を思うだけですごい涙が出るんですけど、なんかもうすごいこのジュリとか皆さんのために、私のためだけにすごい私たちのことを一人一人本当に諦めずに本当に丁寧にっていう、なんかもう本当にすごい細かく見てくださって、私は本当にもう本当に感謝の気持ちしかなくて、もう本当に成長をもっともっとしていきたいなって思います。
ジュリアは多分表情とかでうまく自分の表現ができてないっていうのは課題で、まあもともとこうバラードとか歌ができてないっていうのは
She can't express her emotions through her expressions. Okay.
で、まあもともとこうバラードとか歌うのに慣れてるし、そこはすごくジュリアらしいものを持ってるんですけど、まあさらにそこも含めて、今回ちょっと厳しく言ったのが、ダンスがどうしてもまだみんなのレベルに追いつけてないっていうのが事実なんですけど、そういう表情とか細かいところ、自分が本当に気づいて研究して良くなれるところが全然こう、
Well, I mean, it does sound like she has realized her shortcomings.
気づいてないなって思ったんですよ。それでこれはやばい、これは危険だと思って、今回そういうところの方よりこう重要だと思った機会になってたらいいなって思いますね。いろんなそのエティチュードを出せるようにジュリアがそういう才能を
At least he has the belief that she can do it. So that's important. Like once someone loses their belief in you to get better, then you know you're kind of screwed there. But at least he still believes in her. So of course, because he still believes in her, he still allow her to give her that effort or give her that time to improve.
育っていけばいいなって思います。
Hey, Peaches is one of my favorite boxes. And like I said, Juria and Chisa together,
すっごい明るくて
powerhouse.
笑うことが大好きで、歌とダンスが本当に大好きでずっと歌ってました。ですごいおしゃべりでした。ママのその夢が歌手になることで、それでやっぱお母さんが私の小さい頃からずっといろんなアーティストさんの曲を聴かせてくれてたので、車の中でもお家でもずっと音楽ばっかりっていうか音楽を聴かせてくれてたので、やっぱ自分も自然とたくさん音楽を聴いてきたので、なんかアーティストになりたいっていう思いがすごく強まって、もう早く歌いたい、ステージに立って歌いたいっていう思いが強すぎて、で歌を習いたいって言ったらお母さんがその歌を習わせてくれました。歌を習い始めて、その先生が洋楽すごい似合う気がするって言ってくださって、たくさん洋楽の研究をして、アリアナ・グランデさんの歌い方の真似とかいろいろして。
Look at that fashion when she was. Look at that fashion, dude. I think my daughter's like creeping more and more toward this type of fashion. Like she's asking for me to buy stuff like this. So she loves the big bows and stuff like that, and the pink clothes, and yeah, the flashy stuff.
歌い方の真似とかいろいろして、その他にもホイットニー・ヒューストンさんとかマライア・キャリーさんとか。
That's two of the goats. Whitney Houston, Mariah Carey. That's two of the goats, two of the greatest of all time. Beyonce is out of that for me, but Whitney Houston, Mariah Carey, two of the goats. They're two of the best people you can listen to if you want to try to imitate their sound or learn how to sing well. Like, and Mariah Carey Whitney Houston is just the best to me.
ヨンセさんとか本当にたくさんのクリスティーナ・アギレラさんとか本当にたくさんのアーティスト
Christina
の
Aguilera also. Man, Christina Aguilera has one hell of a voice, and like she's not, you know, in my top 5, or I don't even think she's in my top 10, but she's got a fantastic voice, and she's the only reason why I would sit down and watch burlesque, because she, like, her singing is fantastic. Like, she's got a unique voice for sure. I don't know many artists who sound like Christina Aguilera. I love how they ended on that run with Drew. Like, come on.
どのぐらいの人数がちょっと多すぎで、どのぐらい人数が、まあ、7人が一番いいのかなっていうのも。
Oh. So he didn't even have, he didn't even have a number. There we go, dancing these. I'm telling you, dude, these plays. I love the look. That's all I know. The way they wave their head all the time, I would have a major headache afterwards. And they do it so much, but I promise I would have a major headache. I need some time off. Okay, did it again. Come on now, that brain is just sloshing around inside that skull. I mean, honestly, just tell me what Jerome was doing bad there. Is it facial expressions? Is it? I don't know. If there's any dancers in the comments, tell me what it is you would look at and say, oh, German is doing bad, or even Harvey. Like, I don't know. I need to know.
Okay.
Or even Julia, because he said Julia needs to get better with her dance.
今みんなで10名のみんなで、多分1年半ぐらいこの人数このメンバーで
A whole year, man. A year.
やってきた
The 10 members have been together, dude. Imagine the bond that they have right now, dude, and having to take 3 of them away.
ちょっとこう一発目の部
It's gonna
分
be tough.
いろんな部分でちょっとこう、今月まあ本当に、今週からちょっと
On our first group, so does that mean, hey, you know, we got 7 of you here that's debuting, but, you know, the other 3 continue to practice, continue to train. Maybe we'll put you in another group.
可能性があります。例えば一発目のデビューじゃなくても、
Yeah, okay, that's
そ
exactly
の
what
メ
that
ンバ
means.
ーは本当にこれは綺麗に言ってるわけじゃなくて、すごく貴重な、経験につながってほしいと心から思っています。でそういうのをちょっと今月から、そういう動きがあると思うので、ちゃんとみんなに状況やいろんな部分丁寧に伝え
All of them do
る
got excellent posture, straight backs.
そういった時こそみんなの力が必要です。はい。ただの育成生じゃないから。OK? 그렇게 합시다. 그러니까 뭐 어떻게 되든 도나한테는 너네는 이쇼 팀이니까. 오케이? 그런 걸 생각하고 各地がちょっとね状況が変わる可能性があってもギャラクシーでのその一期生っていうプライドがある。
Yeah.
次のステップ。
Yeah, I mean, if you really think about it, like this could just be a stepping stone to something greater for the other three girls. Like, yeah, you didn't make it here, but you have the talent. You've made it past. I mean, dude, they they auditioned or not tens, but thousands of girls, and you're here at the final 10, so you got something. So this could just be a stepping stone to something else.
フォーカスしてやってみましょう。
ね。ね。
お疲れ様です。
Was this like the last like dance evaluation before the cut downs or something? They're certainly making it seem like it.
楽しかったらめっちゃもっと頑張っていきましょう。とっても楽しかったです。練習も本番が一番楽しくみんなを感じて踊ることができたのですごい良かったです。これからもみんな頑張って、ありがとうございました。
Oh yeah.
このデビュー候補を絞っていく中のまず1段階のステップでこの8名を選んだ理由は、
So he
一
started
番
with
バラ
8,
ンス
and then he went
的
down.
に、個性とか、各メンバーのその実力とかスキルとかを含めて、一番大事なその総合的なバランスっていうところですね。そういうところを考えて、一人一人こう武器がお互いなんかいい化学反応、そういう感じ、化学反応になっていくベストのイメージに、なる、そういう8名だと思います。はい。
Is that it? That is it. Wow. God. Wow. An hour, 4 minutes. That went by quick. Wow. Yeah, man. I mean, the journey continues to get interesting, man. Again, like I said, I just grow more and more respect, and it makes me enjoy their music more and more when I see things like this. Enduring for all the work and getting this close to the end, and knowing that it's like, yo, you got some work to do, just not just with your vocals, but with your dancing as well, and Harvey as well. Like, you got to get better with your singing. We didn't just coast through this, is basically what I'm saying. Like, we had we had a hell of a time getting through this, and we made it. And it makes you appreciate the music even more, because you know that they put a lot of work into becoming who they are. So I'm excited for the next one. I wish I could watch the next one now, but got to get to editing. But I appreciate you guys hanging out with me again for another long video, and I'm excited to get into the next one. So love, peace, and positivity. You guys have a good one.